Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we have an article titled "Every NBA Team's Starting Guard Duo Officially Ranked from 30th to 1st." This is for the upcoming NBA season. So I'm going to go through this article, and I'm going to tell you guys if I agree or disagree with these rankings. I'm going to see how long it takes. My guess is I probably will not agree with every single one of them. But yeah, man, this is an article by Ben Fisher. Link to the article in the description below if you guys do want to follow along or read it yourself or anything like that. And let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about these ratings, or rankings I should say, as we go through this right here, man. I am very curious who's going to be ranked as number one. Like, is it going to be Chris Paul and James Harden, or is it going to be Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, or maybe somebody else out there that I'm just not thinking about? But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started on this. So the first one we have is New York Knicks with Trey Burke and Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, I love the Michigan Wolverines. I love this backcourt back when they were together in college. But yes, from an NBA standpoint, I mean, Trey Burke did have a nice season last year. But at the same time, I mean, at best, man, he's a good backup point guard. As far as a starter, probably not the guy you want starting on our team these days in the NBA. Tim Hardaway Jr., while he can be a good scorer, he is definitely overpaid for what he brings to an NBA team. So yes, I do agree with this one. Although I guess I gotta see what the other ones out there are, man. Cause I'm thinking like, you know, like Trae Young and Kent Bazemore backcourt like that. Is that much better? I don't know, man. So here we go. Next up, what? My Detroit Pistons at number 29? Come on, man. Come on, Ben Fisher. Bro, you're gonna say this is the second worst backcourt. Reggie Jackson, with healthy, by the way, is like a 17-6 guy. Reggie Bullock last season, I believe, was one of the top three-point shooters in the NBA as far as percentage. No, man, number 29, that's disrespectful, man. This dude must be trying to disrespect me or something. I don't know, bro. Next up, we got the Sacramento Kings with De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield. I'm curious how De'Aaron Fox does next NBA season. Buddy Hield actually is becoming a pretty decent scorer in the NBA, which we all know he was going to become that. I do remember when he was traded for at the time, they were saying he was going to be the next Stephen Curry. I'm not quite seeing that yet. But yeah, this team, especially De'Aaron Fox, has some more work to put in before it really becomes a top point guard in the NBA. We have the Brooklyn Nets with D'Angelo Russell and Allen Krabby Patty. I'm expecting a big year from D'Lo. I would like to see him up his field goal percentage quite a bit because I think last season he was around like 40%. I like to see that more around like the 46 to 48% range, especially from a point guard perspective. You definitely want a guy out there that is taking smart shots because, you know, if you're taking a shot at a point guard, that means one of your teammates is not open because the point guard's job is to pass. I guess not in this era of the NBA, but I guess I'm old school when it comes to that. So let me just say, if you're taking a shot, it better be because one of your other guys is not open, right? All right. Next, we have the Atlanta Hawks with, okay, so they got Jeremy Lin and Kent Bazemore, so they're not even saying Trae Young in this case is going to be starting. Personally, I would go with Trae Young as point guard and Jeremy Lin as shooting guard and just run like that, you know, that point guard duo in the backcourt because it reminds me back, I believe it was the Clippers. For a while, they used to run Chris Paul and Sean Spills in the backcourt. I really like the idea of that a lot. But no, man, Jeremy Lin, Kent Bazemore, I mean, I'm not going to say that's better than Reggie Jackson. Okay, I got to stop, okay? But yeah, that's not that great of a backcourt. Chicago Bulls, we got Chris Dunn and Zach LaVine. Chris Dunn, I thought was pretty good last year. Zach LaVine, despite coming off injury and stuff like that, I still think he has a lot of good things to do in the NBA. So yeah, as far as the 25th, I mean, I got to see the other ones out here still too, but I don't know, man. It seems a little high. High as in, like, I feel like they should be more like in the lower 20 ranges, but yeah, okay, 25, sure, why not? 24, we got the Los Angeles Lakers with Lonzo Ball, KCP. Well, as of right now, Lonzo Ball is not even going to be starting for the Los Angeles Lakers. That's going to be Rajon Rondo with KCP. So from that perspective, you know, Rondo, he's a veteran out there. He's going to get you your, 8 points and 10 assists, something like that. He's definitely more on the passing end of the spectrum. While KCP, I mean, he's streaky at times. But when he is playing well, man, he can be a very good player in the NBA. So yeah, Lakers, they got a nice little backcourt playing there with LeBron James. And you actually got to look at this compared to this. Like, last year, LeBron James was playing with, George Hill and who was, like, Jordan Clarkson playing shooting guard, stuff like that. So, it definitely can be much worse than that. For the Pelicans, we have Drew Holiday and E'Twaun Moore. Okay, I'm already getting baffled by this list because we have not seen the Cleveland Cavaliers yet. And I'm going to say Drew Holiday, one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Yes, E'Twaun Moore, not the most amazing NBA player, but he had one of his better seasons, and he's a knockdown three-point shooter, which is what the Pelicans need right there. So, I gotta see who y'all got starting for the Cavaliers. Orlando Magic, we got DJ Augustine, Evan Fournier. I mean, DJ Augustine, I'm surprised he's still in the NBA, bro, to be honest. Bro, this list is dookie, guys. Evan Fournier, yeah, he's a good scorer. That's about it, man. I guess he also a pretty good playmaker at times. Cleveland Cavaliers, George Hill and J.R. Smith. You got these guys right here above Drew Holiday, above even Lonzo and KCP. I would take over this backcourt, man. I'm sorry, but J.R. Smith old as hell. George Hill got freaking $19 million player option contract, and for not really doing anything out there. You even got Colin Sexton starting, man. All right, it's a roast session right here, guys. We got the Clippers, Patrick Beverley, Avery Bradley. Defensively, that backcourt is great. But I don't know, man. I mean, Avery Bradley definitely has a lot to prove this NBA season. Hopefully he does. He did just sound like a 2-year deal for worth like $25 million, so I don't know how motivated he will be. He might just go out there at this point in his NBA career and just do, you know, like not be giving it his all, although I don't think Avery Bradley's that type of guy personally, but I don't know, man. Not really expecting a lot of great things from the Clippers backcourt. Just consistency, I guess is the best way to put it. We got the Suns with Eli Okubo and Devin Booker. So Devin Booker definitely carrying this right now. As right now, Eli Okubo is the only point guard on the roster besides for, I believe, Shaquille Harrison. Yeah, Eli was, I believe he was from France. As far as like the highlights I've seen of him, guys, one sec. My apologies. I am still getting over. I have like bronchitis or something like that. I had it, so I'm still getting over that. But yeah, man, Eli Okubo. I think he will be like a backup point guard in the future in the NBA. As far as a starter, the Phoenix Suns definitely should look to get a starting caliber point guard by the time the NBA season starts. I know Jeff Teague's kind of been on the radar. You know, guys like that. We got the Memphis Grizzlies with Mike Conley and Wayne Selden. Okay, so Mike Conley, I'm expecting him to have a nice bounce back here. Yeah, because it says actually before that injury he had last season, he had a career high in point and field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. So yeah, as far as Wayne Selden, I honestly am gonna say, man, I don't know much about him. It's not really saying anything about him right here. So yeah, I got a feeling that shooting guard position is probably subjected to change a lot for this Memphis Grizzlies team. I know they also got Garrett Temple on the team, and you know, I believe somebody else too that I'm not thinking about. But yeah, I actually kind of wish they would have kept Tyreek Evans. Mind you, we got Goran Dragic, Deion Waiters. So yeah, Dragic was an all-star last season. Deion Waiters, he has not been good in like 2 seasons. I do remember a few seasons back though, he had a really good like season or like numbers for that Miami Heat team. So hopefully you can come back and do that again. Hopefully he's not like worrying about, yo, like Dwayne Wade, is he gonna start over me? Because really Deion Waiters at this point should be starting over Dwayne Wade. Just because you gotta start building towards the future, right? All right, Charlotte Hornets, Kemba Walker, Nicholas Batum. Okay, so 16th in the NBA right here. Batum at this point, man, is just an overpaid scrub, I say. I actually want to see Malik Monk get some time at the starting shooting guard spot. I feel like you kind of got to work towards him and everything. He can be in the NBA. I feel like he can still be a really good scorer, although that'd be a very undersized backcourt. So yeah, I mean, Kemba Walker himself, this is pretty much saying like, yeah, 16th for Kemba Walker. I agree with that. 15th, we have Dennis Smith Jr. and Wesley Matthews. Okay, so is Luka Doncic going to be playing small forward? I mean, I feel Luka Doncic should be starting right away for the Dallas Mavericks team. It's not like that team's making the playoffs, so why not give the young blood out there some minutes, you know, working chemistry with Dennis Smith? So I'm going to pretend it says Dennis Smith and Luka Doncic, because that's what I would start out there. I feel like that would be the better route to go, and I don't know, I feel like that team got a lot of great potential too. Of course, I guess if you want to go small ball, you could put Harrison Barnes at the 4 spot, Luka Doncic at 3. I don't absolutely love the idea of that, especially because it's not like Wesley Matthews is like this big game-changing shooting guard that needs to be in the starting lineup. So yeah. We got the Toronto Raptors with Kyle Lowry and Danny Green. Okay. Definitely a nice veteran, you know, backcourt right there with Kyle Lowry. I'm still curious to see how he plays, you know, chemistry-wise without DeMar DeRozan on the team, because some players, like when they lose like a friend like that, I always think of Mo Williams back to when he lost LeBron James. It can sometimes affect you mentally, and I mean, basketball, as much as physicality is important, I mean, the mental aspect of things too is just as important. So I'm going to see how he does out there. Indiana Pacers, Darren Collison, Victor Oladipo. I expect Victor Oladipo to really just take that next big step. I mean, last year was a big step becoming an all-star. I expect superstar status for Victor by the end of this NBA season. Darren Collison is, of course, a great point guard alongside him, because Victor Oladipo is a guy that operates the basketball in his hand. And Darren Collison, I believe, had the highest 3-point percentage of any NBA point guard last NBA season. So yeah, it's a nice little fit right there, but it's all going to come down to how Victor Oladipo plays. I would even say he's probably top 7, maybe top 8. We got the Milwaukee Bucks with Eric Bledsoe and Malcolm Brogdon. I mean, I would already take these guys over Bledsoe and Brogdon. Yeah, Eric Bledsoe, it seems like I don't expect him to finish the season with the Milwaukee Bucks. I already know he was in trade rumors already. Brogdon, I mean, going back from his rookie season, he's kind of fallen off a bit. So yeah, this Bucks team, they definitely need some backcourt help though besides these guys. The 11th, we have Ricky Rubio and Donovan Mitchell. So Rick Rubio needs to come back healthy. He had injuries last playoffs, so that kind of affected him. Before that, though, he was playing really good basketball. Donovan Mitchell, we all know the case with him. The only thing you worry about with Mitchell is, you know, the sophomore slump is a thing. It does exist. I'm not saying it's going to happen to him, but that's just something to think about. We got the Spurs with DeJounte Murray and DeMar DeRozan, the first team that can always shoot freaking 15% from the damn arc. Yeah, this team got DeJounte Murray. I still got to see more out of him. DeMar DeRozan, I do expect big things from him, guys. I think he's going to be big time for the San Antonio Spurs team, and I really think that Greg Popovich is going to be able to work him into the system flawlessly. Just like I said, the only issue is the three-point shooting. We're in the era where that shot is so important to make. The mid-range game is not as sought out, so we'll see how that goes. For the 76ers, we got Ben Simmons and JJ Redick. How was that number 9, man? I got that like top 5. I would say that's top 5, man. Just because these guys complement each other so well. Like, I mean, Simmons don't shoot the threes. Redick shoots the threes. It's good to go, right? I don't know, man. I'm sure there's other reasons, too. Timberwolves, yeah, what the fuck? Excuse my language, man. Y'all got Jeff. You all got Jeff T. Oh, my God. Okay. I can't even talk about this one, man. You know what? Let's just continue. Denver Nuggets, Jamal Murray, Gary Harris. This top 10 list is bad. Okay, I'm going to say, guys, I might need to go. If you guys want me to do my own top 30 lists, let me know in the comment section below, bro, and I'll make that for you guys for a video. This is not Jamal Murray and Gary. Like, yeah, that's a good backcourt. That is not top 7 in the NBA. It's really not. Jamal Murray, yes, I expect him to step up the season even more and become a 20-point per game scorer. Gary Harris, you know, good three-point shooter, good defender. But, I'm not, Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, not over, yeah. OKC with Russell Westbrook, Andre Roberson. Roberson actually was a nice piece for this team before he went down with injury. I know a lot of people mock about his shooting and stuff like that. And realistically, you do want to catch and shoot guys around Russell Westbrook, which is what this OKC Thunder team does like outside of Paul George and Alex Abrinas. But yeah, man, you got Russell Westbrook. You get top 6 just for being Russell. We got Kyrie Irving and Jaylen Brown. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'm also curious to see how Jaylen Brown kind of operates in the Celtics system now that Gordon Hayward's back, because, you know, you got Kyrie, you got Gordon, you got Jaylen, and you got Jason Tatum. One of those guys is going to have to be the 4th scoring option of this team, and I kind of feel like that's going to be Jaylen Brown. For the Trailblazers, we got Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum. Despite this, in my opinion, being an all-star backcourt, I think I would still take Kyrie and Jaylen over these guys, just because, like, the Trailblazers are not really proving a lot to me yet, and they're not really proving that this backcourt has exactly worked. Damian, I think, is one of the top point guards of the NBA, man. Like, he's one of the best of the best. CJ McCollum in the right system is an amazing scorer himself. It's just top 4. I don't know, man. Number 3, we got John Wall and Bradley Beal. I'm excited for this Wizards team. I think they are going to be a dark horse inside the Eastern Conference. I think Dwight Howard coming off one of his better seasons in many years on the Charlotte Hornets. He's going to be ready to ball out. Otto Porter with this team too. Bradley Beal, John Wall. It's going to be fun to watch. I agree with this. I think they're going to be big time. Houston Rockets, we got Chris Paul and James Harden. Yeah, I mean, that's like a superstar backcourt right there. And then, of course, you ended with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. Nobody's going to dethrone the Splash Brothers unless they leave each other in free agency, which could happen. Who knows, man? This might be the last season of the Splash Brothers. But anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Give me your rankings in the comment section below. Give me your thoughts on those lists. Wasn't a huge fan of a lot of them, but I don't know, man. Everybody's got different thoughts and opinions. Peace out, my friends.